What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of Good Morning Meeting, doubling down on the series where we are calling reps that are actually in market and hearing from them, getting advice, tips, and things that will work. So today I'm super excited. We're going to FaceTime in Cole Elsbree. He is the epitome of leveling up, right? His previous best summer is 290K. It's June 10th right now, and he is literally already at over 400K in revenue. He's the number 4 rep in the company. Guys, if you want to figure out how to break through barriers, how to have massive improvement, Cole's the guy to talk to. So let's FaceTime him in and let's hear what we can do to level up. Cole, what's up, dude?
What's up, Parker? How you doing?
Doing good. What are you doing right now?
We're on the way to Hood, stopping at a gas station, taking the morning bathroom break and getting some snacks, and then we're getting out.
So you're in the thick of it, dude. You are on the way out to area. Well, Cole, dude, super excited to have you on the podcast today. I kind of already gave the intro, dude. You're at 400K right now. It's June 10th. Your previous best summer is 290K. There has to have been some big breakthroughs that's helped you. I mean, dude, you've already done 25% more, and we're not even halfway through the summer. Tell the people, dude, what have been some of those massive breakthroughs or the things that have helped you level up at such a rapid rate?
Yeah, it's actually really simple, but it's not easy. It's really just, I feel like when you really commit yourself to a goal, and you're really all in, and you really have like that your main mission in life is this goal, which is hitting the $1 million and doing a golden door for me this year. Um, I really feel like everybody knows deep down what they need to be doing to hit that goal, and that's different for everybody. But this year, I'm just listening to that voice, and I'm just brutal with my execution. So, like for example, some of the things for me that I know I need to do to feel my best and perform my best is waking up early, waking up on my first alarm. That's something that I've never really done in the past, even though I always knew that that's what would help me succeed and be the best version of myself. And this year, I'm just brutal with listening to that voice. Another one is knock until 9:30 every single night, no matter what. Right? No matter if it's dumping rain, if I'm tired, I have no sales. I'm just brutal with the execution this year. So in like years past, I've committed myself to a goal, but I just haven't listened to that voice. And so if you want to start getting like the results that you want, I think everyone knows deep down the things that they could be improving on. You just have to listen to that voice, and it's a hard thing to do. And you have to find your why, and it has to be strong. But when you just listen and do the things that you know you need to be doing, then it just all comes together, and that's when you rip.
I love it, dude. My father-in-law shared a quote with me the other day that I feel like kind of encapsulates what you're talking about. He said, "You have to follow the plan, not your feelings." And he says the reality is we make these plans, but so often someone basically decides if they're going to follow the plan based off how they feel that day. For example, it's raining, you're at 0 accounts, and it's 9 o'clock. The plan was to knock till 9:30, but because you're not feeling it, guys are like, I'll get him tomorrow. It sounds like you made a plan. I'm going to wake up early. I'm going to knock till 9:30. And like, no matter how you're feeling, you follow the plan. You're married to the standard of, hey, I am going to do this regardless. And that's been a massive, light bulb for you that's helped you go out and crush, excuse me, at such a high level. So, dude, like in previous summers, I would imagine, Cole, that every summer you've at least felt like you were pretty committed to your goal when you first set it. What do you think was the pitfall in summers past? Like, why do you feel like you set the goal and maybe didn't go out and achieve it? And then this year, obviously, like what was different in the goal setting process? Why do you feel like you're so hell bent on it this year, even though you probably felt like you were pretty committed to it in years past?
Yeah, that's a great question, and I'm not sure if I 100% have the answer of like why in the past that I fell into bad habits and decided to not like do the things that I knew I should be doing. But I think a big thing is just like getting in the loop of things. And, we're all human beings. We're not perfect. And especially in this job, it's really easy to just go through the motions, like roll out of bed 10 minutes before the meeting. If you're meeting at the hotel, go downstairs and, just come home, doom scroll, watch TV, go to bed. Because this is a really hard and stressful job. And it's hard to go above and beyond and do the things like wake up early or like meditate in the morning or knock the hours, especially when you know that no one's really going to be on you to do that stuff. Um, um, but yeah, I mean, I guess in years past, I just kind of got caught up in the loop of things and going through the motions. And this year I'm not perfect. I'll be honest. Like there are days when I don't wake up on my first alarm. There are days when I do roll out of bed, but this year I'm just super intentional of like getting back on the horse, no matter how much I mess up. Like I get back on the horse and I start doing the things I know I need to be doing again. And this year I've just done them way more, and that's been the difference. That's why I'm succeeding a lot more this year.
Well, dude, let's hear your routine because it sounds like a lot of people should, ideally be able to copy paste your routine. So the meeting's at 10 a.m. usually, right? What time are you
Yeah.
waking up on, a Monday through Friday? What's like the time that you wake up, and what are you doing between the time that you wake up and when that very first meeting is?
Yeah, so 8 a.m. I'm waking up for a 10 a.m. meeting. Just getting ready, drinking water in the morning, and then, dude, I'm in the mirror, affirmations every single day. Those affirmations gonna look different, but some of the things I'm telling myself are, I'm $1 million rep. I sold and serviced $1 million this in 2026. Say it's already done. Time just hasn't caught up yet. I'm on a winning streak. I'm winning. I'm thinking about my big days. I'm thinking about the wins. I'm brave and courageous. I do the brave and courageous thing. If people are outside, I go talk to them. Um, whatever I think, whatever I do the brave thing in the moment. I'm honest. I'm impeccable with my word. I'm an honest salesman. Um, I'm here to serve Christ and serve others. That's a big one that I've been focusing on this year. Is serving others, giving, giving, giving. Affirmations, and then I'm meditating for 30 minutes, doing breath work, and just doing focusing on my breath, letting my thoughts and emotions come in, and bringing awareness to my thoughts and emotions, letting them pass. And then breakfast, I've got kind of an insane breakfast.
I love it. Let's hear
I
it.
eat six. I eat 6 raw eggs every single morning.
Ew.
Everyone on my team can attest to it. I usually bring it to the morning meeting,
This guy's raw
and I
dogging
just
eggs.
yeah, no salmonella ever. I've been doing it for 3 years.
Let's
So
go. You just drink them
I
or
don't.
what?
Yeah, stir them up and then just sip it. I can't chug it yet. I'm not at that level yet. But
Respect.
yeah, and then yeah, that works. Not condoning it if you get salmonella. That's not on me. Okay, but yeah, it's eggs and a bunch of fruit like orange juice, and then morning meeting, and then we're out. Knock until 9:30 minimum every single night, non-negotiable.
Mm.
No matter what, 9:30. Sometimes later, and then I'm home. And then yeah, at night my routine's not as dialed. I usually just like watch TV with my brother, talk about the day, just kind of relax. I like to have the like wind down time.
Cool.
So yeah.
Well, guys, I want to break down a few things because if you're listening to this podcast, you're here because you're seeking value, and I hope that we can deliver that. So, the first thing that Cole said is when he wakes up, he drinks a lot of water. Guys, having a little internal check right now, a check engine light, and ask yourself the question, how much water did you drink yesterday? Most of you, it's probably scary the answer that you wrote. If you want to get better, one of the easiest ways that you can get better without getting any better is drink more water and eat better food. You're a car, right? Would you think a car can go 400 miles if it was on empty? Probably not. Or do you think a car would, function properly if it didn't get an oil change frequently and it had bad oil in it? You wouldn't. Well, guys, you are the same way. Drink better or drink more water, eat better food, and it's going to give you the fuel that you need to succeed. So I think even though you just barely touched on it, dude, you eat eggs. Maybe they're raw, not condoning, but he still eats eggs or drinks them. Dude, he eats fruit, he drinks water. There's no surprise to me that he has energy that no one else has because he's putting good food into his body. Dude, the second thing that Cole said that I thought was just so insightful, right, is his affirmations. Guys, we have this loop, right? If you start your day off with doom scrolling or with negativity or with comparison, guess what? You have a chain reaction where you start thinking of all the negative things. It's the same way if someone gets in the car after a long day and tells you how bad their day was, what does your brain start thinking of? All the reasons you had a bad day. So what Cole does is he starts his day with good food and water, and puts good things into his brain. Like he said, I think there's so much psychology in not talking about it like it's going to happen, but like it's already happened. Dude, I'm courageous. I am $1 million rep. I sold and serviced $1 million in revenue. All of these things are starting this pattern in his brain, this loop where he's focusing on the good throughout the day. Then he does breath work, right? So, guys, if you want to have the results that Cole is having, dude, here's some easy applications. Drink more water, eat better food, affirmations. And I think, guys, it probably feels a little corny and uncomfortable to look at yourself in the mirror and say these affirmations, but I think there's a reason that you do it that way. Write out good affirmations. And dude, if you don't know where to start with say exactly what Cole said, right? And say those things until you believe them. Do breath work. Right? All of these things, guys, I'm telling you, are contributing factors to why Cole is at over 400K on June 10th. Cole, in conclusion here, I think this has been super helpful. You've given tons of, pieces that people can then go apply. Anything else that you'd want to share with the people, or anything else that you think if someone made this one change today, it would help them have dramatically better results?
Yeah. I would say just focus more on giving. Focus more on serving and like what you can do instead of like gaining. That's been a big theme of my summer. Is I really like when I broke down why I do this job and like what actually motivates me. And after doing this job for 4 years, like you can attest to this. You actually gave a great training on this that really impacted me a lot. But it's really like money will never, can never fulfill you. And like there's always going to be another goal. There's always going to be something else to hit. Like what's really, there's always going to be a bigger boat, always going to be a bigger house. And I think it was you that said like you had everything that you had wanted in life, like the boat, the house, like nice family, but you still felt like a hole if I'm
Correct. Yeah. Yeah.
having that
I had
training,
achieved
right?
all my goals and realized that, like, dude, getting the houseboat didn't make me happy. Right.
Yeah, exactly. So dude, life is about actually what's going to fulfill you is giving and like serving. And when you carry that energy throughout the day on the doors, it's like insane. Like the deals will just flow to you, and people can feel that energy. Like when I go up to a door, like my mindset is I'm here to serve them in any way that I can, whether that be just like brightening their day, making them laugh, or helping them out with their bugs. Like I'm genuinely going up, just trying to help people as best as I can, and that takes away a ton of the anxiety. Like when you're actually like just going up for that, and people can feel that, and they like that, and they want to buy from people that are genuinely there to help them out. So it's a
Dude,
spiritual thing, but I would say just focus on giving.
I love that. And guys, I think he set a bar there. It's like, dude, we all know about the anxiety of this job. And sometimes that anxiety comes from us thinking about taking. I have to go and I have to get as many sales as I can. I have to force people to do it. And I have to get this done. And I need to get sales on the board. Where it's like, Cole's like, look, it starts with a fundamental mindset shift. Dude, I'm out there to give. And sometimes, yeah, it's like you're giving them a great service. Sometimes it's just giving people a smile. It's brightening their day. And when you start with that mindset of giving and serving, it's amazing how you attract more to you. So, guys, this has been an amazing episode. Again, take what Cole does, copy paste, figure out how to have a way better morning routine, figure out how to put better food in your body, figure out how to have amazing affirmations, and then have the fundamental mindset shift of, hey, I'm out here to give, not to take. I'm out here to serve, not to be served. And if you can have those mindsets, guys, it's going to be no surprise that you're going to have results. Again, he's done more than 25% more than his previous best summer by June 10th. Cole, this has been amazing. We appreciate you. And hey, what's the goal today, man?
Oh man, the goal is to serve others today, as always. But we're gonna go for at least 8K today.
Let's
Oh,
go.
and also I wanted to say, if anyone wants me to like expand on stuff, just like reach out to me on Instagram, or you can even drop my number if you want. But
What's the Instagram?
yeah, people can text
Let's
me.
give him your handle. What's the Instagram handle? How can they find you?
Yeah, Cbree77.
And spell that out just so it's easy to get to.
CBREE77. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm happy to help anyone that needs it.
Guys, this guy's about serving. Hit him up. Utilize all his years of experience. And dude, until next time, thanks for watching another episode of Good Morning Meeting. Cole, thanks, dude.
All right, pleasure, Parker. Yeah, thank you. Peace out.
Peace out.